head-to-head, Madden 19, and yeah, should be fun. Let's see here. Raven.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go,
Here's
Chiefs.
the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway
this guy's
from
ready to lose.
Arrowhead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now let's go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Here we go now.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Now let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one falls on Travis Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
What? Oh.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. The point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to press X. Crap.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now he'll let it go deep right side.
How do you drop
And
that?
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football.
And how about this, a fake? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I didn't know that wasn't going to work.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They run it here. Where? They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run now with Ware. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Oh gosh.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, T-Sizzle. It's too bad he retired. Oh no, he didn't retire. He went to the Cardinals.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Oh,
We're back to
excuse me.
Arrowhead after this. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Throwing now is Mahomes, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And Butker able to put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give the defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
He finds Crabtree for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Green 39. Green 39. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
It's rigged.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yep, it's rigged. It's rigged.
Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. That's it for the... You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 65 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath.
Yeah.
But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Mahomes. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
No, they can't.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Jackson now. Looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
first down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. There's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Jackson cannot throw.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback.
I mean, not like he could in real life, but...
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Left, 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 left.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Going deep here for Watkins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Well, not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Oh, it's a wobbler here. They're pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Collins. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Flacco looking for his first toss. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Finally a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And again, it's Flacco to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Over the middle here to Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now Flacco, and able to find John Brown. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. Flacco off play action. His throw incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Play action. Flacco. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass
See if we
attempts
can
to the end
score
zone.
here
Now
before
we
it
think
ends.
we're trying to dial up on 3rd and goal.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen.
Yay, we
It's
did.
caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them
Pretty
credit
sure I already
for
have
that.
more
Too little,
points
too
with
late,
Joe
with no
Flacco,
zero.
or more yards with Joe Flacco than
You're going slow clap on me.
and he's only played for like 3
No,
minutes.
but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
The ball comes out, and the Ravens have got it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Oh my goodness. My thing lags and I can't tell
And this is going to miss
whenever
left.
it's full.
I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way. And this score
Oh,
will
well.
stay right where it is. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They
Game
were able to do
1,
that here.
not
in this
so
one.
good.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That'll do it for us. For all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
Let's see, who should we be next? I like the Saints. They're my second favorite team. Let's try them. Don't forget to tackle Jason O'Hara. Well, I'll try not to. Why, hello there, Yeedy McFly the Fourth.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Come on, Alvin Kamara, the man, the myth, the legend.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What overall are the Vikings? Vikings. I don't even know. I don't think they're that good, but I may be wrong. I like what he's doing. It's like tap dancing with the
first carry
linebacker.
now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Go, Alvin. Go, Alvin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Past the 20. Touchdown.
See?
New Orleans.
I'm good.
A big play there.
Just pretend that first game never happened. I am actually pretty
taking the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
That was a big oof.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Can you make up for it, though?
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
What?
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
So that was a big oof on your
Almost
part.
what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
I say that, then this happens.
A huge play there, Cousins to his tight end Rudolph, 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They go play action here on first down. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Cameron Jordan coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And following the pick six,
I'm a skilled cheeser, that's
field
what
position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore.
That wasn't
right
me.
there
that
on
was the
coverage.
computer.
All over it.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first
Oh,
down
you should have seen me last
a little
game.
bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
They like dive 20 feet
And
into
he sets this
football.
up right near the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The 13 yards that time of the first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run response.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aldrick Robinson, a 7-yard
I didn't think he did either. I thought that was for sure like a deflection or interception.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 13-7.
Gosh.
Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
The man, the myth, the legend, Alvin. Oh gosh, his ankles.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets
He went
in,
flying like
they weren't
8
ready to
feet
go on
when
the
that
last one.
happened.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow
What?
a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Now Breeze on the bootleg. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That
saw
one
you
good
coming.
for
I tried to
16,
throw
and the
a
drive will
fast
continue. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Emerson Griffin in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, and now he pulls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, this is Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I guess that's so it. Why are the Browns so high? Let's go with Buffalo the Bears.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. That's fielded in the end zone.
To the left. No, not.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
What can Josh Allen do?
Allen now on 1st down.
Biggest throw
Looking
and
outside, and he's got a
splash.
man. That's Thompson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly
Come
what
on.
he did there.
Try,
That was nice.
try. Go
He'll
back
buy
this
some
way.
time
Go that
right.
way.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
No.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
LaShawn McCoy, what can
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, that's
And
what
he's got some space here. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That was a horrible
LaShawn McCoy, 68 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yes.
Now Trubisky.
No.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And
No,
this is going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Yeah, boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Great. Be not the Bills this season. Be the Bills. Yeah.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Gotta go, gotta go.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. To the right side, complete to Miller. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Try to stop.
Brandon, their last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a fourth down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Oh, my gosh. No one's covering this portion. Right here. Well, I'm going to just have to do that now.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Wait, did it?
Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
We're half
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
See if the play can develop enough.
On first down, Allen.
Oh, gosh, no.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Oh, no, not network. Not network issues again.
This give is to McCoy. What a spin.
Get past him.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
But it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Brandon, with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On first down, they run with Howard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there. He just ran him down.
On 2nd down, Trubisky gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trubisky can't do anything.
So after the
triangle, block.
Oh, he didn't block. That's McKenzie. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Oh, goodness. My live feed is loading. Is not registering.
Allen.
No, run this way. Run this. No, throw the X. Aggressive catch.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle
We did
it.
it.
He pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. The last drive he threw the pick, but
No, don't say he's gonna quit. I'd rather lose than for someone to quit. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You still have a chance. You can win. Come on. Is he trying to get me to quit? If I quit, it still counts as a win. He only has a few seconds.
He's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception,
What happens when that happens? Does the computer just play?
And it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Oh, I don't see anyone moving. I guess the computer plays. Oh wait, no. He... No way. The computer does play because he didn't move at all.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
Well, I hope he's playing now.
Way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that
Come
throw was
on.
probably worse than the one
Pick
he
your
threw the
play
interception
already.
on the last drive, but fell incomplete.
Please.
Ball on the
There
42
we
as
go.
they come up 2nd and 10.
Should we throw it to Foster Jones?
Here we go now.
I don't know. We just have to see.
On
Play action.
Allen. Eluding the
Square.
pressure right.
Horrible throw by Josh
It's
Allen.
incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy
That
right
was
there,
garbage
and it
if
turns
I've
into
ever
an
seen
advised
it.
throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Come on, computer.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
Who is he?
incompletions.
Is he the safety? I really hope so. He is the safety.
Off the play fake.
Throw it to
Looking
square.
downfield for Jones. So they
Oh
took
my-
a shot there.
Josh
Third down,
Allen!
couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on
Garbage.
3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and
Did-
find
did he-
something. There's nothing
Is he
available
playing
there for
again?
him.
I think he's playing again. I guess he quit then. Another win. Wow. Let's see here. guess we're going to be the Falcons. I was about to say, out of the 2,000 or so people playing, you can't get me into a game, Madden? This is baloney.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Let's get
That'll be taken in the end zone.
taking the safe route.
On first down, it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Throw right side into the hands of Akins. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second
crowd
and 9.
didn't mean to do that.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come back, come back. Down. Blue lady. Blue lady.
Again, it's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Oh, what is my person doing?
Watson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
My linebacker was going left. I was putting the stick right.
Drop him for a 2-yard loss. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
Richmond, come back, come back. Blue lady, blue lady.
Here we go on 4th. Watson dancing to his left. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Black gun it out, Billy. Tiger. Reset.
Watson on 1st down. Stepping up, he'll try and run, and he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Watson now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Flushed out right.
Oh, no.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Well,
that huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier
Must
said
keep
than
trying
done.
to one-hand
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final.
It's not a bad thing about play action.
Tack McKinley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Out of the gun, Watson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped
Texas got
inside the 40.
Demaryius Thomas.
And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down.
Oh, no.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down.
Deshaun Watson flip it out this game.
Was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Space to maneuver at the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack. And
Let's see
who
who we're going to go to.
Because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ryan. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a 1st down. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Flush to his right. Drops it off for Coleman.
Oh, gosh, that looks like it hurt.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice...
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to...
Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
And you said I was bad.
Now that was
Oh,
a
no, it's
beautiful
lagging.
play.
Don't lag.
Six.
No, don't
How
lag.
would you punctuate something
Oh,
like that,
crap.
partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I mean, real life, Deshaun Watson's good, but
So they throw the pick
this
six.
game,
They'll get another shot at it now.
it's a little
this one's
different.
in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jack Crawford in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On first and 10, Watson. That complete to Lamar Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes.
Oh, crap.
For 36 yards.
Oh, I guess.
Now the Texans will use one of their two remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darnell Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Oh.
You got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Ryan on 1st down.
Oh, no.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
I knew it was going to be an interception the minute I threw it.
Tyrann Mathieu at a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Black 99 Philly. Come back, come back. Hey, green,
After the interception, here's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Like I said, in real life, he's good. It's just this game, he's bad.
Throwing again is Watson.
How'd I miss that?
That'll be incomplete with 9
How is that not
seconds now
intentional
showing
grounding,
on the
too?
clock. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tuesday.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Here we go.
On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They go play action here on first down. And free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
I'm one of those people who predetermines where they're going to go before the play begins.
Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have.
But not before getting this inside the 30. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw again is Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu from 3 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive to touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Reset. Tiger. Two jet.
On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brooks Reed able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Talk about the hurry up offense.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Wow.
This is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Richmond.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. Rolling to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 4.
Wow. Another win. Huh. Well then, the win streak continues. Let's see here. Let's see. We're just gonna go. Alright, I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna go. Seahawks. Okay, I'm taking it.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made
tripped
their way
over
out
my
of the
controller.
Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's see.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Here's Mahomes to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Mahomes now on 1st down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost.
His ankles, they just sort of flew next to him when he got hit.
There at 20 yards. Just the 1st quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit
Just sort of glided through that tackle.
When you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a 1-yard pickup
Come
there.
on,
It's going to make it
boys.
third
Let's
down at
get
6.
hold of them.
One thing to keep in mind,
Be
partner,
good,
especially in the
Seahawks
second half,
defense.
when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions,
Like you were in
I
2015.
can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or
I ain't
two
gonna throw
shy
off
of the
Earl
10.
Thomas like that.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Left, 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 left.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And nearly an interception
Almost
here on their opening
intercepted.
drive. But instead, third down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you can almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it.
Get front flipped to the end zone.
Damian Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, I gotta go. Whoops. Goodbye. Let's see here.